Hi, this is Melissa Garza for BeEnspired. I wanted to talk about in this episode about a recent visit that I had to the Peace Awareness Labyrinth. It's a very unique place in Los Angeles. If you ever get a chance, you should go visit it. But it's a place where you can meditate on peace, ask your answers, see what the actual labyrinth itself may answer for you. It's just a very, very interesting place altogether. If you do decide to go check it out there, you can go make a reservation online. You can look them up on Facebook or online for Peace Awareness Labyrinth. I also think they're part of a group called MSIA, so I think you can check out msia.org if you're more interested. But just being on the grounds and being there yesterday was very, very nurturing to me, and I really, really enjoyed it. The labyrinth is just very beautiful. It's very large. It's marble. And with the labyrinth, what the labyrinth is basically many spiritual traditions. A labyrinth is a walking meditation. So it's kind of like, almost think of it how you're like, you're you work from a problem on your way out. You kind of channel in your God universe energy, and then you walk through this labyrinth, through this like kind of maze, and then you end up in the centerpiece. And then when you're in the center, then you walk back out the same way that you came back in, and then you walk out of the maze, and you take your time, or you can go through it quickly. It's really interesting to see too, if there's other people on the labyrinth walking it as well as yourself. Are they going to step aside? Are you the one to step aside? So it was very interesting for me. Yesterday I had a chance to walk it twice, and the first one there was some other people who had joined in on the labyrinth, and I chose to walk aside, and I'm interested to know who else chose to kind of walk to let me cross in their path when going back and forth. And I was really personally meditating on situations that are going on in my life right now, and how I can find more peace and more answers to these situations, so I can get some clarity and move forward in my life and continue on in the flow. So I really, really, really appreciated that. The gardens that they have there on site are beautiful. There's a good place to meditate. There's a koi pond with some koi fish in it. It's just a real nice place to get yourself grounded if you want to have definitely a spiritual experience there, and feel a sense of peace, love, joy, and gratitude in your life. And I definitely felt that was when I was there. Yesterday was really interesting because after in the evening they did a what was it? A sound bath meditation that they held inside with I don't remember his full name, but his name was Paul, and he did this meditation where we brought on the God energies of using the word for God that they use is Hugh. And from there, we all kind of brought this group collective consciousness vibration very high, and had this sound meditation experience with lots of different sounds, chimes, warbles. It was really, really interesting. There was a piano player there too, playing intermittently with the gongs and the uh, different things. And I just remember in my meditation, and sometimes I don't visualize very well, but I sometimes once in a while get some pictures. But I got some pictures of me having short hair like I do right now, but really short hair, and being a dancer kind of in like the 1920s. I don't know, it was something that was just kind of in my mind, or just I just saw myself dancing in this sound meditation that I was in. It was very, very interesting. So it was very calming, very peaceful. And if you ever get a chance to experience either a sound bath with the Tibetan bowls, or the the quartz bowls, I would definitely have an opportunity to do that, because those are very interesting as well, because it goes through your whole body and you can feel it. On this one, I felt it was more definitely in my mind. Experience it with my ears. I didn't feel such a full body shift in this experience because it didn't seem to be a lot of lower, heavier tones that were going through me. But still, it was a very, very peaceful experience. And afterwards, I had a cup of lavender tea, and that was really amazing. And some cookies that they had there. So if you ever get a chance, I think they offer it like once a month, is to go to this sound uh, meditation evening experience. It lasted for about, I would say I was there for about 2 hours, a little past maybe 2 hours when I came home around maybe 10 o'clock last night. But it was such a beautiful experience just to be on the grounds. Really, like I said, going through this transitional period in my life right now, and I'm really hoping that some answers will come through, and a positive shift will then in turn really happen, and really, I guess, let me see here. I guess a more kind of I want to really have a life that's designed in the way that I really, really want to be living it. And that comes from me too, showing up in the world as well. So, but I just wanted to say, thank you so much for listening to another episode and hearing about my talks about the Peace and Awareness Labyrinth. Like I said, if you ever get a chance to just do a labyrinth or look at it online, it's just a meditation for figuring out how to solve problems. You go into things one way and then you come back out another way. So I think it's really, really an interesting, unique blessing that we all have a chance to experience. Or if you don't, go online and check it out and learn more about it, and maybe find a labyrinth near you. But thank you so much for today, and I appreciate you listening to my episode of Be Inspired. Have a great one. Bye-bye.